So we're just at the bus station at a place called Irawan, which is just outside Puerto Princesa, and it's the main bus station. We're going to get the Cherry Bus, which looks like this, and it is a sleeper bus. So we're going to travel from here to El Nido, and I'm just going to show you exactly what it is like. We booked our tickets through 12Go, the app, which is really, really good. You get an e-ticket that you just show. So we've just checked in, and now we're quickly going to find something to eat before we get on the bus. But this is what the place looks like. The bus leaves every day at 9:30 p.m. and it's a bit empty here. We're sort of the only tourists around. But yeah, you get something to eat. A lot of people just sleeping around. Yeah. There are a few different snacks there. You've got Gatorade for 60. A big bottle of water is 30. I think during the day there's more stuff available. But yeah, we're going to get the bus now, which leaves in about half an hour. We've pre-booked our tickets, which you can do through 12Go. And you can also select your seat, which we've done. So hopefully we have a decent seat. All is good. So when you get your e-ticket, you'll get a coordinate on the ticket, which when you click, it will take you to the Irawan station. It's not the Cherry Bus terminal in the city. It is the one just outside of the city, which is here. So make sure you go to the right one. And here we go. Put the bags in there, and we're going to board. Hello. Thank you. Is there a ticket number on there?
Seat number?
Yeah.
Oh, fine.
Yeah, just got the seat number on there. This is what it looks like. Nice wide seats. Yeah, the seats actually look really good. Look like they go back quite far. And then it should have a toilet on board as well, which it does down there. So make sure you don't go for the seats at the back, because they don't actually recline, which is annoying, but these ones look like they recline quite a lot, which is good. And if you're travelling on your own, there's single seats down the side, and then there's storage at the top. So yeah, it takes about six hours to get to El Nido. So we'll be there for 3:30 a.m. in the morning, and then we're going to try and find some baggage storage. So yeah, looks pretty good. So here we are. There's quite a lot of space, and just to show you how far these go down, like that. So that should go down quite far, so you could probably get a decent night's sleep. That's pretty good. Quite happy with it. This was on 12go.com. It was £13 per ticket. It's slightly more expensive. You can get a minivan, which is about £7 to £8. But this one is a bit more comfortable if you want to travel overnight and get some sleep. It's a bit slower, but a lot more comfortable, I think, and easier to sleep on. So different options available. Here's a better angle of just how much it reclines, so looks pretty good. Pretty good. Make sure you bring lots of snacks. It has got a TV, but that's about it for entertainment. And then the aircon is up here. Let's have a look at the toilet. So just basic, kind of like an airplane kind of style, but At least it's got a toilet, which is good. A lot of buses don't. So there's two types of Cherry Bus. There's the Cherry Bus Lazyboy WC, which is this one, which is the night one, and it's a lot more comfortable. There's also two Cherry buses during the day, but they are regular buses, so I don't think the seats are as big or recline, and I don't think there's a toilet on them, so definitely worth checking that before booking. And we're off. So they do turn the lights off, so it's quite dark in here, so you can get some sleep. And there is also air conditioning, which I imagine is going to get very cold later, so you're probably going to want to bring like a blanket or a jumper or something to keep warm. But hopefully I'm going to get a few hours sleep now. I think there is one stop, maybe two stops along the way, so if there is, I will show you what that looks like, but I'm going to try and get some sleep now. So it's been about 2 hours. Stop. So I'm just going to have a look. We're just here. It's like a little cafe restaurant. It's about 2 hours into the trip. There is some other toilets here. Just here. Not the nicest of toilets. There you go. So the journey so far hasn't been too bad. It is quite a windy road, so you are kind of swaying left and right quite a bit. Definitely recommend a neck pillow. I've got, yeah, and it does get quite cold. Katie's freezing. So yeah, I'd definitely bring sort of like a hoodie, blanket, or something, some sort of pillow. But yeah, the seats are quite comfy, to be honest. I did fall asleep for a bit, but obviously we stopped for a while, so just after 2 hours, so I'm awake again now, but hopefully I'll get some more sleep. I think there's one more stop in about another 2 hours, so it might break up the sleep a little bit. Sleeping doggos. Okay, back on. Let's try and get some more sleep. So afterwards we got back onto the Cherry Bus, and there wasn't actually another stop, so we just went through for the next sort of 3.5 hours. We got in about half an hour early, and we arrived at the bus station in El Nido. So some of the pros: Katie was able to sleep. She was sat by the window, and she had night's sleep, which was good. Also, it was quicker than expected. It was about 5.5 hours instead of 6. It was very, very cheap. And also, I would say it's a lot more comfortable than the mini buses as well. So those were some of the pros. The cons: I was sat on the aisle seat. I found it very difficult to sleep because I kept going in and out with the roads. The roads are really windy, so if you're a little bit of a light sleeper, you might struggle. There isn't any entertainment, but it's only very, very cheap, so I wouldn't expect too much, but you can always bring your own. And the only other con was that it got quite cold, so I would definitely recommend bringing something to keep you warm. But my top tips: book through 12Go, very, very easy. You get an e-ticket. I'll drop a link in the description. Bring some snacks, bring some warm clothes. And probably the biggest tip I would say is make sure you book a hotel and make sure you've got a reception that is 24 hours. We didn't do this, so we arrived around 3:30 a.m. and we kind of just had to walk around El Nido, and there wasn't a lot open. So be very conscious of that unless you want to get stuck out at night like we did. There is a 24-hour restaurant about a 6-minute walk away, which we went to. The food was good and it was very cheap. If you walk out of the terminal and turn right, you'll find it on the right hand side after about sort of 6 minutes. So if you're feeling hungry after the journey. But yeah, hope you enjoy it. If there's anything I've left out or any questions, just drop them below and I'll get back to you. But don't forget to check out all my other videos. I'll be bringing lots on the Philippines over the next few weeks, and don't forget to subscribe.